Hello, everyone. This is the Crumpled Paper Podcast. We have a special guest, actually, but we're going to introduce the main four. I am Charles Wan.
Will Zirkle.
Jacob Zachary Aguilar.
Kiara Torre.
And who are you, special guest?
Brandon Michael Wyatt, the first and only.
And Charles Wan again, because my
Always have to
voice
talk. Always have
is
to talk.
supreme.
Supreme Overlord.
Oh my.
Sounded like there was an earthquake.
Yeah, the audience is not going to like that.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to start off with questions, because
Actually, why don't we start off with homecoming?
No, we're gonna
No.
start.
Question.
questions
Good God.
because some people didn't go to homecoming, so they're not going to like to talk about it.
Will, say it. Say questions.
Question.
The question.
All right, the first question
Croissant.
is going to be, would you rather travel 100 years in the future or 100 years in the past? It's going to be 100 years in the future because everyone's dead in the past. So
Whoa.
I just
Morbid.
say 100 years in the past because the future is just gonna either be like almost exactly the same or it's gonna be like just futuristic. So I'm gonna be in the future
So
sooner or later.
1915.
Well, not 100 years in the future.
I don't know. I played Red Dead Redemption in 1911. So,
Hey,
John-
Jacob, think if
What
you
about
went
you,
back in time,
Brandon?
you wouldn't get Fallout 4.
oh nope. Fallout like 6 is gonna be up. No, that's like Fallout 6.
Fallout 6, the game wasn't even made yet.
No, yeah, in 100 years in the future, it's probably gonna be like what Fallout
25.
No, Fallout
25.0.
No, okay, so it takes about 7 years. It took, how many years? 6 years for Fallout 4 to come out from Fallout 3. So
Well, there was Fallout New Vegas.
that doesn't count.
We don't-
Anyways,
we don't talk about
Brandon,
that.
what would you think?
I didn't finish my response.
Doesn't
Do you
matter.
have to go exactly 100 years, or can you go any time between?
No, 100.
Exactly.
Right now,
October 20th.
whatever year.
So
Well, since it's so specific, I was gonna say the past because I'm more into history, but since it's exactly 100 years, I guess it would be the future, just because.
Curious.
Yeah, because I'm not like, especially because that era, like the 1915, like it's not really interesting to me. I'd rather go to like
You're not interested in John Marston?
no.
isn't the 1950s and where the Great
1915s.
Gatsby was 15s?
Yeah, it's because
Oh,
it's
okay. I thought
100
you
years
guys.
from.
Okay.
Yeah.
19...
Yo, never mind. I'd rather go to the future then.
Yeah.
Ew.
And
Alright.
The Great Gatsby was in the 1920s.
All right, we're missing the main.
No, it wasn't the 1920s.
The main man, the main voice of reason. Will, where would you go?
Huh?
100 years in the
Future,
future.
100 years in the past. You might have to speak
I'd
up.
have to go into the
Fallout
future.
15.
I'd have to go into the future because you already know what happened 100 years ago, but you don't know about the future. So
Actually, I don't know exactly what happened on this date right here in this location in this very room.
People went to work.
It's just grass.
yeah, it probably would be just
Yeah,
grass.
it's
like we
just
just or like in the middle of a.
Well, you could
forest.
also see what you want, like take what you learned from the future and try to maybe something bad
Sure.
happen. You could.
Oh
better it,
yeah, or you can like make that
Alright.
idea happen.
I was going to
Sooner.
change
Yeah.
my...
Yeah, you could win the
theory.
lotto
Yeah.
several hundred times.
True.
You just all the whole time you just look up lottery tickets.
Cubs
like,
won the World Series. Back to
October.
the Future. Back to the Future 2.
Oh wow, nice. Good movie references.
Okay. Next question. Would you rather be poor and work at a job you love or be rich and work at a job you hate? Charles.
Well, it depends on my occupation.
Well, it's a
But
job
that's
you
the
hate.
cat.
It's a job you hate. Like,
Oh.
imagine a job you would never want to do.
You have
Well,
to. Okay,
actually,
I got it. I got the perfect thing. You have to socialize with everyone. You're a social worker. Is that the same thing?
No.
No, but you're
Imagine
just
Sonic.
really. So you have to socialize it. Oh, I got it. You're like a mattress salesman. You have to talk all the time. You have to,
No,
like, really-
mattress salesmen don't.
All right,
hardly
you're missing the
talk.
point. It's
Really
just
do.
imagine a job you never want to do. You'd have to do it, but you get paid a
No,
lot more.
it's a job you'd
Mattress
rather.
salesman.
You don't want money. A job you'd like to do, but you won't get money, or a job you hate that you will get money. It depends
Yeah.
on the occupation that I'd be willing to work in if I like the job.
I'd rather.
What's the worst job that you can imagine?
How much am I getting out of this? McDonald's.
McDonald's?
McDonald's?
Really?
But you were getting paid like a lot of money.
Like hundreds of thousands, like a year.
Well, then hecka, yeah.
Oh, 100,000
If-
a year?
yeah, like
you're rich.
My
You're-
philosophy is like, in this day and age, it sucks because it's all about making money. It's not about what you want to
Yeah,
do in
exactly.
life. So I would just say I'd do a job.
I'd
I
do the
wouldn't want
money.
to do. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
Get
just
the
do it
money.
for the money.
Let's just be rich and work. Oh.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
then-
and there's that saying that's like if you love your job, then it's not actually your job.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like, and also it's like you can do things with the money. You can go do things
Yeah.
that make you
That you
happy.
love.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
honestly, the worst job for me imagining is like working fast food. Like
That is-
Yeah.
that's a pretty bad
Which that's what you do right now.
Yeah, I know. I
Like,
work at
ooh.
Subway's like the highest grade of fast
Yeah.
food.
The land of
Like,
inconvenience.
yeah.
At least you don't have to deal with any like deep fried stuff.
Yeah.
That's one thing I was glad when I worked there. I didn't have to fry anything.
Yeah, I'm just glad that I'm just, I don't know, Subway.
I think the
No.
worst job for me ever would probably be dishwasher. I hate washing dishes, especially being around.
Easy.
No, but you have to be around wet food, and then your
Soggy
hands,
food.
your hands get all pruny and stuff, even though you're wearing gloves,
I
and
don't
it's just
have to
gross.
say how many times I've had to change dishwater because people just throw dirty dishes. They don't empty them out, and then I'll find like pieces
No.
of bacon floating around in the water, and I'm just like,
Chick-fil-A.
oh my god.
Chick-fil-A was the worst washing dishes because like
You
Subway.
worked at Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, because Subway was easy like
Yeah.
compared to because like there's so many dishes you have to wash and it's raw chicken.
Ew, really?
Yeah, and like at least the Subway stuff, people didn't actually like eat that food. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So if I had to go back to Subway and wash dishes, I'd gladly do it. But yeah, I would rather take the job that I wouldn't like and get paid a lot because it just seems like the better option.
All right, voice of reason.
Will,
Voice of reason?
Yes.
Why am I the voice of reason?
because you
Because you're
barely
the
talk.
quietest. Yeah.
Which means you must think a lot.
Yeah.
Well,
Cite your opinion.
thinking about it, if you're going to be sitting at a job that you hate your entire life, it doesn't matter how much money you have because you're just going to be miserable. So if you're poor and you do something that you love to do, then you're just going to work really hard at it because, I mean, you want to survive. So wouldn't it be better to have something to live for than to have unlimited money? I mean, that's what I think.
Mm-hmm. True.
Sorry,
Alright.
guys, about the paper crumpling. We are currently handing mints out.
Mints out.
Yeah.
All right.
No chewing.
Next question. Ready, guys?
Mhm.
Would you rather have one wish granted today or 3 wishes
One wish.
granted 5 years from now?
3 wishes granted 5 years from now.
3 wishes granted 5 years from now.
3
Yeah.
wishes granted, 5 years
3
from now.
wishes.
Yeah, because I can wait 5 years.
Yeah, and you get more
Yeah.
out of it. And like some things. that
Okay, but let's
Do
go
you
in
wish
depth.
for
What
more
would you
wishes?
wish for?
More wishes.
You can't do that.
No.
Well, something you might wish for now might happen later, so you could. Just
True.
Yeah.
I wish my crush would love me, and then they end up loving me either way.
Yeah, that'd be one of mine, probably.
Speaking of crushes,
Yeah,
Shut
speaking of
up.
crushes,
Stop.
a corrupted file deleted the recent investigation into Charles' relationship advice.
I hate you all.
Sadly, we lost the footage. Kiara wasn't there, so she
Aw.
doesn't know about it either.
That wasn't it.
But Sammy,
Brandon wasn't either.
So moving on to can we answer everyone's question?
We all immediately answered.
All right.
But
Fine.
no,
Wait.
let's branch this off. What 3 wishes would you wish for 5 years from now?
to be with the person that I love the most, to be extremely rich, but I'll still be generous.
Get
But
that cash
I'm
flow.
extremely rich, and
Kanye Rich.
also richer than Kanye rich. Like I'm talking about like Pablo.
You got your
Rich.
clothing line, your art line, your cologne line,
Yeah.
shoe line.
And what would my third one be? To know all my family. I want to know all my family and like its origins. I want to figure out what I've. What I'm
Well,
from.
there's the internet, but
What about you, Brandon?
there's the internet.
There's Ancestry.com.
Maybe you have to pay for that.
yeah, you do. But
What?
And plus, you have
Would
to.
you-
I looked it up. You had to type in their names. Like you already have to know your family's name.
then what's the point?
Yeah, exactly.
You're doing research to get research.
Yeah.
What about you, Brandon?
Well, like I said, it kind of depends because like I have certain goals in mind. It's like with like lifting, I want to look better. So like I don't know if like 5 years from now I'll be at the goal I want to be now. You know what I'm saying? So like that's one. Kind of like I'd wish for a job that I can travel and like make a good amount of money for my family because I want to provide. I don't want to be a failure. That's one of my like fears. And like I guess I don't know. A third wish. Like I said, I want to travel the world. I want to be in a good like shape. I guess it's kind of like I don't know.
Be
it's-
rich.
No.
That's everyone's
No,
wish.
I don't know. Like money isn't everything to me,
Money
even though
is
it is
love, hate.
important.
Mhm.
Money is a love hate
All right,
relationship.
So I don't know. I guess it's like whatever I think of at the time.
You, Charles?
All right, rapid fire. I want aliens to be real.
They are real.
You want to be able to see
What was
aliens?
that look for?
You know something?
that was the darkest look I think
Yeah, I
I've
was
ever
about to
seen.
say, oh
ever
my.
come from anybody in my entire life.
I don't know.
Very speed.
Yeah,
speed-
very
Yeah,
rapid
very
fire.
I had him, and then the alien comment.
They are real.
I'd like to
I
leave
can
Earth
hear-
one day,
I can hear the
Mhm.
AOL dialogue.
and I want to have infinite knowledge. I want to be
Infinite
the
knowledge.
smartest
All right, you
man.
will?
have you ever watched Kingdom of the Crystal Skull? Did you see what happened with
That
infinite
movie-
knowledge?
We're not gonna talk about
Wait,
that.
I-
Will's telling his
That's
story,
just
and
a
then I
theory.
have to tell mine.
I would love to have the girl that I love me back.
Aw.
Rich, beyond
Yes.
compare, and
I changed my third one. My family has like my kids and stuff have to be successful too.
yes, all right.
Are you just?
I agree with Jacob.
Yeah,
What?
like
All
I'm
right.
not
Do you
saying
guys
like
trust
with
yourself?
what they want to
Jacobs.
do, not like they're like rich or something
Okay.
like that.
No,
I mean
no.
like they're successful in their own personal sense and
Yeah.
like they do what they want to do and it makes them happy. Like I want
I
my
changed
family to be
mine.
happy.
I wish for the girl that I love me back, infinite wealth, and for my kids to like be set for life.
Yeah,
Like kids
to be
and their
happy.
kids and everything.
What
No
about you?
hardship in my family.
What about you, Kiwi?
Oh gosh. Okay, so one of my first wishes would be, oh gosh, it'd be that so my grandma, I like make my grandma's house in Panama
Oh.
because like the house they're living in now is really great and all, but like it needs a lot of improvement and there's so many problems electricity wise. So I just want to give her the dream house that she deserves.
Oh.
And Chibi. Infinite Chibi.
Yeah, infinite she would eat. I wish. No, they're too hard to take care of.
Mars babies.
tons and tons of Mars.
I hope I just become a successful artist because
Okay, moving on. No.
because I feel sometimes like I'm like because of school sometimes like I really don't get to do art anymore, so I feel like I'm losing all my abilities. And my third wish would be that I just don't disappoint anyone in the future.
I'm gonna change my second wish. I legitimately thought about this. I don't want Taco Bell to ever close down.
I don't want Taco Bell to ever. What was your?
Yeah, what was your
You only said the
second and
alien one,
third?
and then
Yeah,
you
you
were
only
like,
said the alien
I
one.
lost the train
I
of
said
thought.
aliens, infinite amount of knowledge, and now Taco Bell never
Oh
closes.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
No,
Chick-fil-A never closes. Oh my god.
They won't. They're
They
just.
They won't.
Superpower, economic superpower,
Alright.
right next to.
So,
one
should we-
thing I worry about.
Because their chicken's like the price of gold.
So
I honestly don't see why Chick-fil-A.
we're gonna do the last question.
and then we're gonna split this into a second part.
Yeah, we're gonna make a second part about homecoming. All right. Last question, guys. Would you rather be a genius in a world of morons or a moron in a world of
Oh
geniuses?
my god.
Oh,
more
That's
on
really
board
hard.
geniuses.
Well, do you
I
would
think
your current state of mind be considered a moron in that universe?
like
Uh,
right now, like me being the most smart person in the world. No, then I need to live in like a world of geniuses because I am not the smartest
Well, no, but like
person.
what I'm saying is like if you chose the moron one, would you just be what you are right now? Because
I don't think so.
would you just be dumber? Because I don't
Yeah.
want to be dumber.
More dumb.
I think
Define genius.
but then everyone
Don't
Stephen
like
Hawking.
being dumb.
Like Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking.
Everyone's a Stephen Hawking,
Well,
and
then
you're just you.
Stephen Hawking is already basically the only. Well, no. Well,
no, we're not more. Not everyone in the world's a moron.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, wait, no, not everyone's a moron.
I don't.
No.
That's hard
Majority.
because like I don't want to be the moron, but I
That
don't want to
would
be
be
surrounded by morons.
Yeah,
Because like
'cause-
most of the world already is morons.
Yeah.
I think I'd want to be the moron out of the all geniuses because if you think about it, it just
Then
goes-
it's cute. Yeah. It's
No.
like, how? What?
No, not even like
Quantum
that.
physics, huh?
I'm thinking like creative wise, is because you know, like in books, everyone's like smart and thinks the same way, but then you have the one person who's considered the moron because you know they think
You're
differently.
the comic relief.
I don't like how
Yeah.
she's
You're
staring
the one
right
that's
at
sitting
me
there
when she
like,
says
like
I
they're
don't
sitting
know.
here and they're talking about like interstellar travel and you're just sitting here drooling down the side of your face.
Yeah, but if you were the super genius in a world of morons, you could teach them.
That is true.
Yeah,
Um,
but
But if
You
they're
can impress
morons,
the
they're not gonna
ladies.
learn very well.
I think I would just.
Have you ever tried talking to somebody who's like just like beyond, just grew up out in the woods? Sorry.
but yeah, definitely
So Jacob, you'd be what?
genius in a world of morons. Probably.
Will?
Moron in a world of geniuses or genius in a world
Genius in a world of morons.
Genius in a world of morons.
Genius.
Moron. Moron.
All right. Well, that about sums it up for this episode. Thank you again, Brandon,
Thank you,
for
sir.
being our special guest.
It was a
And
I want
pleasure.
to shake your hand too.
We're gonna have to turn this
We're
into
shaking
a
hands
second
right now.
part
Yep.
for homecoming, and we are about to discuss that. So tune into
Uh-huh.
the second part of this
Part
podcast.
2.
Part golf.
See you there.
Wait, guys. We need to talk. Follow us on Twitter.
No, we can say
at-
that
No,
in
we're
part
gonna
2.
say that in part 2.
But we need to say
Bye.
this on-
All right.
Bye, guys.
Wait for part 2.
Part
Bye.
2. Part 2. Bye,
Bye.
Brandon.